Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, and today we're going to uncrate the HJC F70 helmets. HJC, by the numbers, is the top helmet manufacturer in the world. They make and sell more helmets than anybody else. It's been that way for quite a long time. So if you've been around motorcycles for a minute, you've seen this name before. If you don't know, it's a Korean company. They make an awesome quality product at an affordable price. They have two levels, essentially, of helmets nowadays, the HJC branded helmets, and then their next level up, which is their top line Alpha series helmets. This is at the top of the normal range, so this is the F70. They've refreshed a lot of their line over the past couple years, and this is part of the refresh. So more modern design, lots of bells and whistles, everything you could want in a full face with a drop down. And the price point is still pretty reasonable. We got $300 for the composite or the fiberglass shell, and then for their full carbon fiber jammy, you're going to pay just over $400, right around $430. If you go up to the Alpha series, like the Alpha 70, which is kind of the same format, full face with a drop down, you're going to pay upwards for the carbon over $600 in many cases. So this is kind of a nice price point. It won't break the bank, but you're still getting a premium helmet with a lot of awesome features. F70 comes in sizes extra small all the way up to 2X. It runs true to size. Remember, if you shop with Speed Addicts, we do have free shipping both ways. So if it doesn't fit or you just don't like it, as long as the helmet's new, we'll pay to get it back here, get you an exchange, or just a refund. So risk-free shopping at Speed Addicts, which is nice when you're shopping for helmets. It's hard to know fit, but I will tell you HJC is pretty true to size throughout the years, throughout their models. So go by the sizing chart and you won't lose. We already went over pricing and materials. Let's check out what makes these helmets unique. Again, carbon fiber, fiberglass. The weights are a little bit different. It's about 2 ounces different. I think in a size large, the fiberglass is right around 3.6. This is like 3.4. So you're paying for that weight savings. You're paying for that really cool looking carbon fiber aesthetic. Otherwise, they are the same. Just so you can get a look at the carbon fiber before I pitch it out of the way. We'll stick with this guy. Really cool colorway. This is like the matte finish. I think they call this the anthracite or the asphalt. So it's kind of a rubberized texture. Really unique looking. And they even put a little texture on the logo. So they're paying attention to the details here. Let's talk about ventilation. So normal like forehead vents here that you can see, but uniquely styled, really easy to work, soft action, easy to work with a glove on. So you get your ram air vents. These are all the way on or all the way off. So just two settings there. Down here, we're gonna check out this this chin bar vent. The chin bar vent is unique in that there are two functions here. One is for the visor blower, so that's gonna put air right onto your shield and keep it from fogging. You can run that on or off. And then an additional and separate vent that blows air onto your face in the helmet. So if it's colder weather, you can keep that one closed and you just need a defog, you can pop that, or you can just close them all. Around the back, we do have an always open exhaust here. Again, really cool. The air flows underneath these diffusers out of this hole in the back, and that creates that venturi exhaust that sucks the hot air out and pulls the cold air in and keeps you nice and comfortable. Unique thing about the F70, the main thing is this huge eye port. So they really, worked to get the biggest eye port they could so you can have the best field of view. And they could also put this uniquely shaped visor that looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of some of the stuff from Icon. So a little bit more stylish there. As far as opening the visor, you do have two options. Instead of the i70 or the i10 from the HJC series where they have this locking thing that you got to pinch. This one you just pull and you can pick a side. Nice firm lock, good seal. They have good beading around the edges so this thing will not leak air or water. And you're going to notice this huge nose deflector here. So you can, and this also comes, the helmet also comes with a smaller nose deflector. I'm going to show you right here. I shouldn't have put that one so far away. Here's the carbon fiber. Again, these are both included. So if you're riding on the street and you're going to keep your face shield on, then you probably want to go with the smaller one. You can use your drop-down shield with either of them. But you can also wear this helmet in a configuration without the face shield, and you can just wear goggles where this bigger kind of almost off-road style roost guard can come into play. So that's what we got here. So you'll notice we have one screw instead of a more traditional trigger release to pop the shield off. You take it off with a screw, you get rid of that face shield, you snap some goggles on this, and you have more of an adventure touring helmet configuration. So pick your poison. It's also pin lock ready, sold separately. If you buy one of the Arfa series, more expensive helmets from HJC, they usually include that. But on this guy, right around $300 for a fiberglass helmet. They do not. Again, this is D.O.T and E.C.E certified, all for $300 with a fiberglass shell. They can't quite squeeze in the extra margin to include that pin lock insert. But what a pin lock insert is an extra lens that installs on the inside of your face shield that reduces or completely eliminates fogging issues by creating that dual layer lens. Okay, sold separately. So, really good looking. They sell a bunch of different types of shields, iridium, chrome, smoke, you name it, but you don't necessarily need those, and it's kind of the whole point of a drop-down visor helmet is that you have that sun protection built in. The actuator's down here on your left side. Of course, you don't want to use your throttle side to work this, so they put it on the left. And that way you can take off for work when it's dark outside and come back into the sun. You don't have to carry an extra shield. That's the whole point here. Okay, let's flip this over and show you what's going on inside. This helmet and many of the new HJC helmets are compatible with the HJC Smart System. What is the Smart System? That is an integrated communication system that's manufactured by Sena under the HJC name, and it's a nice unit. The 10B is their entry level, and then they have the 20B. This 10B is not mesh, so you can't talk to a huge group of riders, but you can talk to a rider, you can listen to your music, take phone calls, so great option, and it's only around $140. By being compatible with the Smart System, what I mean is it has this compartment to house the battery. It's ready to receive the remote here on the side of the helmet, and then it has pockets for the speaker pockets behind the cheek pads. Could you run a different comm system on here? You could. If you already have one, you can use those speaker pockets and hijack that and wire in whatever you need to. But if you don't have comm system and you want one, I would go with this F70 over, say, the I70. The HJC I70 is not compatible with the HJC Bluetooth unit. So let's pop this apart and show you what I'm talking about. Nice materials. Again, a step up from the I70. We've got like micro suede materials. It's just a little bit more premium. We got these leather panels. Pop this out. Some nice accents on the stitching. Get these guys out of place. Typical double D-ring closure. For a sport tour like this, they might have considered a quick release. Makes it easier to get in and out of, but they went with the traditional double D rings. Pull this guy out of the way. There we go. There is your cheek pad. And it's got a nice lip on it, which makes a good seal underneath your ear. That's what keeps out noise. A lot of people think noise comes from the ventilation or the top of the helmet. Well, that can be true. A lot of the noise is coming in right through the bottom of your helmet. So if you're looking for a quiet helmet, make sure it fits nice and snug, and that you get a good seal around the bottom of your neck that'll keep out the noise. Okay, now with that out of the way, whoops, you see your chin curtain, you see your speaker pockets, okay, in here behind the chin straps. You'll also notice your comfort liner. This is all removable, washable, and it's made with their Cool, I think it's Cool Max liner system. Everyone has their own proprietary material that is wicking, antimicrobial, dries fast, and holds up pretty decent to washing. I usually air dry mine. And here we go. You're going to see some channels in here. Those are not present in the I70 or the I10. Those are extra ventilation channels and ports, so that this will flow as much air as possible to keep you cool out there on the road. So if you're looking for a kind of high to mid-range full face with a drop-down visor, comm system ready, hard to beat the HJC, and they are backing the F70, and they're backing this all up with a 3-year warranty, which is a year more than the industry average. Head over to speedex.com to shop for your next HJC helmet. Again, this is the F70. We thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.